Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. I've got yet some more news to share with you today as we get closer to the Wastelanders DLC release. The private test server experience is now live. Let me update you. Hey! As you probably know, Bethesda had a few setbacks with the private test server, which is now live and running for hundreds of players who were lucky enough to get chosen. I want to let you know that I am part of the selected group. I got invited yesterday, but sadly I can't reveal anything I experience. I can't even show you the client or the icon of the PTS, just so you have an idea, so please avoid asking me about Wastelander things that have not been officially announced. I've already received several direct and public messages asking me about it. Trust me, it's not easy for me to pretend I don't know anything or say no to you guys. I'd love to share what I'm learning, but I cannot. These are the rules, and in order to stay compliant, I can't publicly discuss or unveil any details regarding the Wastelanders test build. The boundaries are very blurry, and I'm afraid to get in trouble just to be engaging and friendly towards you people. I hope you understand all the implications here, so there is no need for hard feelings. I hope. Anyway, I have a few more points to show you today. 3 faction icons were unveiled by Bethesda last week in a very stealthy way. Some of you have probably missed it too. There are also 2 new factions that were data mined and discovered some days ago. Finally, lots of upcoming Atomic Shop entries have been data mined too. I do mean a lot, dozens upon dozens of them. Let me keep you up to date with the latest news on Fallout 76. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Wastelanders Private Test is now live and free to access to everyone who got invited. Before you say that I'm leaking the PTS banner, it has been publicly posted by Bethesda for their PTS register page. I'm not leaking anything, alright? Anyway, after a short delay, the PTS start moved from the 17th to the 20th of January. So the invites started going out yesterday, January the 20th, and we don't know when it's going to end. It seems like there was another private test in the past couple of months, according to some players I've talked to, but it was with a very small circle, so very small. Anyway, the invites started going out yesterday in batches, not all at once. Actually, I got my PTS access unlocked before an email even reached me. If that happens to you, you can find out if you've got access beforehand or not by simply checking your Bethesda client. You should go to my library under the games option on the very top. That's where the new Fallout 76 PTS icon will be, just under the base game. If you see it, then it means you are in. Congratulations! I can't show you the icon here, but trust me, it will be there if you are selected. It's like a new game entry with its own page, which I also cannot show you. Some people asked me if they had to change the Fallout 76 version options in the base game, but for clarification, it's not like that. You can change anything there, at least for the time being. The PTS goes into another game tab, and that's it. For anyone who got PTS access or needs clarification on the NDA rules, I'm leaving the link right below in the video description. Lastly, if you didn't get invited yet, there is still hope. Bethesda has already stated that new invite waves might happen in the future, depending on their test needs. So stay positive, you never know. I really didn't think they would invite me, but hey, they did. The next news is about 3 faction icons that were unveiled last week, but not a lot of people noticed them, including myself. When I first saw and analyzed the upcoming quest mark changes for the map, I completely missed it. I explained the reworks, I went over the changes, but I didn't really pay attention to the surrounding locations. Shame on me. So in the end, Bethesda released that information. It was a sneaky move, I must say, but it is all official here. There is no leaks involved. We have the Settlers faction icon, which looks similar to the ones leaked months ago. It's basically a hand holding a hammer inside a circle. Then we have the Raiders faction icon too, with a skull inside a semicircle, typical of the Raiders faction. And finally, we have a mysterious bird icon that resembles a phoenix figure. At first, I thought this was the icon for the third major faction, the Cult of the Mothman, but it seems like I was completely wrong. I've read a few Reddit posts and someone hinted towards a subgroup of raiders that will be living in the hash heap. Is it? The icon looks way too nice and complex to belong to the raiders though. Normally a phoenix is connected to, rising from the ashes, life after death, reborn sort of thing. But maybe here the connection will be a little bit more literal, related to fire, burning people, I don't know. Just my imagination going on again. Maybe it's another faction. What do you guys think? I honestly don't know about this one. Another mystery is a possible new faction that has been data mined, but no one really seems to know what the heck it is. From the symbols and flags that we got, you can understand that this faction is related to the government, maybe even military, but it seems like a brand new faction, never seen before in Fallout games. At first, I thought this would be the previous faction I mentioned with the bird phoenix thing, because their icon seems to be a bird too, an eagle in this case. However, the symbols are clearly not the same, so we have two mysterious factions coming up with Wastelanders. It seems like that. Anyway, back to this Phoenix faction, someone found their icon in game, I'm not sure where though. I thought this was at the Widow's Perch, where the icon was initially spotted or posted by Bethesda. I searched the area, but I didn't find anything here. But there is solid evidence of this faction and it will most likely be included with Wastelanders. Now all we have to do is wait to find out what they really are. Something else I want to mention in this video is that there are at least 15 new locations coming with Wastelanders. In the previous video, I decided to get my hands on all the information unveiled by Bethesda until date regarding new locations. And I ended up with 15 locations that will be either reworked or will appear as a brand new location. It took me a while to do. I even made some fancy maps to guide you for when the time comes. I got it all from articles posted in the past months by Bethesda, as well as the Wastelanders trailer. There is no leaked info in there. Anyhow, since the Wastelanders DLC is the largest and most ambitious update for the game, I'm expecting to see many more new locations. I've been saying this for a while now and I hope I won't be wrong. If they deliver what has been promised, I'm quite certain it will end up being that way. Some of the highlights are the main camps for the settlers at Spruce Knob, then we have a reworked crashed space station at the Toxic Valley, a new underground instance at Watauga and a reworked church at the Kanawha area, which will belong to the Cult of the Mothman. Of course, there are many other known locations that will be featured in Wastelanders, so make sure to check this video out if you haven't yet. I assure you learned something new there. For now, be patient and don't let the hype die out. There's really a lot of content coming, and we all know about that. The Datamined Atomic Shop stuff, yeah, there's a lot of things to go over. There's a lot of data mine things for January. I saw several Reddit posts about this one and I checked it out as usual, but this time most of the data mine entries are brand new. There's hardly anything released so far and we still didn't get everything that has been data mined in the previous months, such as the communist bundles with thousands of team items among many other things. I've divided them into 3 topics and this one is clearly about Nuka Cola. It was about time, don't you guys think? We've passed 1 year since the release, but we didn't get a lot of Nuka Cola stuff so far, and this is like one of the major points for the entire Fallout franchise. So this one really makes sense, and I'm glad they are adding basically everything Nuka Cola, from basic active items such as beds and Mr. Fuzzy to stairs and wallpapers. It's a complete collection here. Tons of decor items, including new ones like giant Nuka Cola bottles and balloons. You will also be able to choose your favorite Nuka Cola outfit: dark, quantum, cherry or normal. The choice is yours. They all look awesome in their own style. Lastly, you can expect to see new skins to your power armor and different types of normal armor like leather and combat. I'm really into that Nuka Cola outfit though. It's gonna be mine at some point. Okay, the second team is something amazing that a lot of you have been waiting for. The Responders gear is coming to the game with a complete pack as well. You will finally become a proper medic if you want to be one, of course. There will be that option now, and there is plenty to choose from. You will be able to make your own small medic's bay or infirmary with the tent skin or beds. They look pretty decent actually, and you will also get a little of everything: a stash skin, decor items for fireman included, with axes and these emergency water supply thingies which look pretty realistic if you want to become a fireman or something like. Then you have emergency lights, a brand new one which looks also very nice and realistic once again. Even workshops and your own Pip-Boy will have skins to choose from. You can get the red medic's backpack too, saying rescue. It's a really nice touch in my opinion. Then we have some power armor responder skins as well as flags and even icons. It's a complete bundle, I told you at the start. The last one is kinda random. I mean, they are mostly pink and feminine, but I don't discriminate, so yes, it's universal. Just very pink, neon, flashy, you get my point. So we have an adorable pink mega slot carpet and lots of other pink stuff, like a backpack skin, a power armor too, which looks a bit similar to the pink candy one from Nuclear Winter, and even different paints for the walls. All pink, of course. Much peace and love for everyone. Lastly, we have some new armor skins which look quite bad. They look like the standard skins actually, so I don't know what they changed much in there. And we have some strange device as well, which I'm not sure what is it for, in the name of science. Yes, it's probably to preserve goo pieces from your adventures. Just kidding, I have no idea. I know this is not a lot of news, but that's everything I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the details and that you've learned something new here. I'm really excited for Wastelanders. I can't wait for it to go live. For now, I wish you guys all the luck in the world. I hope you managed to get an invitation for the Wastelanders Private Test that is going on right now. Other than that, as I already mentioned earlier, I can't share any details with you about my experience. So please guys, avoid asking me questions about it. Much appreciated. I'm working on other videos right now, so don't worry, I will be publishing videos as usual. I'm just busier playing on the side as to be expected. I'm Marta Branco, thank you so much for watching and for supporting my channel. If you are new here, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to help me grow. I also have a Patreon page with tiers for everyone. The link is right below the video if you'd like to take a look. I'm wrapping things up. Thank you again for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves. Adeus. Bye bye.